Moses was raised from the time he was a baby by the Pharaoh's daughter. He grew up in a royal palace with Pharaoh's family. When Moses got older, he saw the Hebrew people being abused as slaves in the land. One day he saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew slave, and he killed the man out of anger. For this, Moses was forced to flee into the country. He got married, had a son, and tended flocks. After many years there, God spoke to Moses, calling him to return to the palace of the Pharaoh to carry out a very important mission.
What's this? This bush looks like it's on fire, but it isn't burning up. I must go closer to look. Moses! Yes, here I am. Take off your shoes. You're standing on the ground. I'm the God of your ancestors, the God of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. I've heard the cries of my people begging to be rescued from slavery. I'm sending you to lead my people out of Egypt. When I tell the Israelites that the God of your ancestors has sent me, they'll ask me your name. What shall I say? Tell them I am the Lord. Lord, please don't send me to do this. I've never been good at speaking. Go, you're going to be careful how you speak. And take your walking stick. You'll perform miracles.
Moses and Aaron traveled to the Pharaoh's palace and were admitted into his presence.
The God of Israel says, let my people go. We are to hold a festival in the desert to honor God.
Who is this God? I won't listen to him. Tell the slave drivers to make the sons of Israel work even harder.
Work harder. You must work faster. Lord, why did you send me? I'm only making matters worse. Moses, go back and tell Pharaoh that I will send you to lead the Israelites out of Egypt. I've raised my hand for such numbers that you will force by it.
And so the great plagues, the Nile River turns to blood.
This is not a miracle. This is magic that even my magicians can do.
Then frogs, gnats, and flies swarming all over the land.
These frogs are swarming all over my house. These flies are nesting my house.
to the Lord to take away the frogs and the flies away from me and my people, and I will let your people go to sacrifice the Lord."
Moses did as Pharaoh asked, but Pharaoh never kept his promise. And so more plagues came: the death of livestock, an outbreak of boils, hailstones that shattered trees and crushed the crops in the fields, locusts destroying the crops, and darkness that covered the earth for 3 days. But the worst plague of all would be the 10th and final plague, the death of the firstborn of every household. Moses began warning the Hebrew people of the final plague. The Lord was to spare them from the grip of death. To protect yourselves from this plague, you must mark the doors with blood from a lamb. At midnight, the angel of death will go through Egypt and kill all the firstborn animals and children alike, but he will pass over houses marked with blood from a lamb. The Lord will spare our house from death tonight. We will be free at last. That night, all the firstborn of Egypt died, including Pharaoh's oldest son. The Israelites' children were spared because their houses were marked with the blood from a lamb. Furious, Pharaoh sent for Moses and Aaron.
"Leave my country, you and your people. Take all your flocks and all your belongings."
This night is celebrated as the Passover